bench there? They got walked against you twice.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time it worked. Second time I guess I've never second guessed myself, but I kind of went up there and I was like, oh God, I can't do it again. But yeah, I mean, the first time it happened, I was like, what an idiot. And then I punched out. And then the second time, I'm like, oh, that might be a smart play. And then I did that. So.
How crazy was that to watch the dugout? You guys were down 2 going into the 10th, and it seemed like you guys certainly needed to pick me up. And then all of a sudden, you're right back in, you tie the game, and you win the game.
Yeah, I mean, on Dina and Lance had crazy ABs. Who got on before him? I forgot. Someone did, but I mean, it was pretty.
Doza.
Yeah, Doza hit the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 3 or 4 rockets that inning, and it was a full team win, which was pretty awesome to see.
Eammon, as Nick kind of alluded to, you were great at bat, fouling off a bunch of pitches down to the last strike, really kind of set the wheels in motion for this. You came up off the bench for that. What did Willie tell you when you went up there to hit?
Look for the heater. I've actually been in that spot before, and I kind of was just envisioning success and had a lot of time on the bench to get prepared for it. And yeah, he finally gave me this, made a mistake over the heart and didn't miss it.
It's one of the best relievers in the country that you guys just walked off on. What does that mean to you guys to be able to start the game swinging hot, went 7-8 innings pretty quiet, and then be able to ramp back up against a great pitcher like that?
Yeah, that's what we're capable of as a team. And when we're firing on all cylinders and when we get rolling, it doesn't matter who's up there, we're going to get it done and we're going to dominate. So I think for us it's just figuring out how can we stay hot more often and carry that first inning momentum.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, for you in that moment, you knew Plaster, you're seeing it be able to go back out there. You look back at that dugout and you see that entire group going crazy. What do you feel that moment was like for you, just this entire drum and throw?
That was one of the coolest moments of my baseball career. So that was fun to see everyone fired up for me, and again, it was just a cool team win.
In the top of the 10th, in that home run over your head in right field, from my perspective, that looked like a shallow pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah.
that just keep carrying?
Well, yeah, it was literally a routine fly ball, and I wish I knew it wasn't going to be because I could have climbed up the wall and maybe had a chance at it, but I didn't have enough time because it literally looked like I didn't have to move for it. But yeah, that was a Muni home run. So.
What was the mood in that dugout coming in after the top of the 10th?
I don't know. I was kind of nervous. I was kind of scared to go back in because I punched out, and then the ball kind of just went out over my head. I was like, oh God. But I don't know. We did it, so it was cool.
Yeah, I think everyone was just taking at bat per at bat. We were kind of staying. I feel like everyone was staying in the moment and just focusing on the hitter that was up, and so that probably helped us in that scenario, and it just kind of passing the torch almost.
You're the happy and energetic guy among this group. What was your mood going back into the dugout?
Honestly, I was a little defeated because it does suck, but that does no one any good. So I feel like everyone, no one was too down, and everyone kind of used this as a watch what we can do opportunity. And so I think as soon as that the first pitch at the bottom of the 10th, everyone was on the top of the railing and just yelling, trying to win each pitch.
They walked 2 to get to Nick. They walked you twice. How crazy was that you're in a position where you were intentionally walked, not once, but twice?
I honestly don't think I've ever been intentionally walked in my life. And so for that to happen twice, it felt weird. I want to hit. I think that was awesome. I'm just glad that Nick hit that grand slam like that. That was awesome. And to be on base for that, I don't know, my arms were up in the air the entire way around the bases. So it was a pretty cool feeling.
What's it say about your transformation, even from the beginning of the year, that nobody wants to pitch to you anymore?
It's an honor, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird feeling, and yeah, I want to hit, but if they don't want to pitch to me, then
take
sweet.
the walk.
Yeah,
Let Bob do
Getting the final month of this season, this one truly felt like a thriller. It felt like what late May can be, postseason baseball can be. How do you feel like a matchup like this or a game like this preparing for what postseason baseball is going to be like?
That's huge. Being able to come back, and especially in the postseason where you're not going to be leading all the time. And so having a game like this where we know we can come back multiple times in a game and then persevere and win, that's huge for a team, and we're never out of it. And game's still going until the last shot's made, so just keep fighting.
How does that play into kind of the whole season for you guys, where you've had a lot of big injuries, you've had a lot of pretty bad losses that you just keep bouncing back? How is it kind of indicative of the way the season's gone?
This is the time to get hot, and we're rolling right now. So, I wouldn't want to play us because we're just finding ways to win.
You guys have won 8 of 9 now, including tonight, and this was the second one in that stretch that was like really close down to safe territory for most of the way. How do you feel like it's going to make you better as a team, that knowing, even though you've been blowing teams out lately, that you can take the close ones now too?
Yeah, I think we just got to take one game at a time, and so Saturday night against Washington is all we're looking forward to, and take that as it goes. Yeah.
Nick, off the bat, do you think it was gone?
I don't know, to be honest. I was more worried about hitting the ball this time around. But, I mean, I kind of, saw the outfielders, like here, and the ball was, right in the middle. So I'm like, oh, it's going to drop. I didn't know it was gone. I was like, oh, it's going to drop. And then it went out. So that was nice to see.
On that strikeout on that, did you get fooled? What were you looking for?
I was just being an idiot. I don't know. I got too big. Swung at bad pitches. I think I swung at ball 4 3 times, so that's always nice.
I guess mentioning with that, again, big thing is in the back half of the year, the different adjustments mid-game and being able to bounce back. How do you feel that has been a growth, not just for you, but this entire team in the back half of the year?
I don't know. Our coaches have been awesome with everything. I think it's just a lot. Bloomy's always preached about mentality, and it's kind of what I think our team's really good about. So, yeah.
I'm just curious about this. In your sort of routine, every pitch, you sort of yank your right arm and back. Is that something new, or you've always done that, or?
Just trying to crack my back. I feel like when I crack my back, I feel a little looser. So yeah, I'm just aiming for that back pop. I guess I normally get it right in the middle, a little pop, and it feels really good. So I've just been rolling with that.
Where did you get that?
What's that?
Where did you get that?
I think maybe in the fall I did it once, and I was like,
Yeah, I
that
think
feels
it was
good.
in the fall.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, that feels good, and I kind of just rolled with it.
How important was Mendoza's elbow or triangle, his walk, to really getting things going in the bottom of the 10th and keeping the momentum back up for you guys?
I mean, it was crazy to see. I think Compton let off, right? Was at the 10th, and he got out. So I think everyone kind of was like, oh no. And then Doza hit a rocket. Zay popped up, took a good swing, just popped up really high, and then was it you?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, him, and then Andina, and yeah, I don't know, it was just really good at bat after really good at bat, and I think honestly at the end of the day, I think we all knew the guy was kind of throwing a heater for everyone. I think that's all he threw, maybe that whole inning. Did he throw you?
He threw me a slider.
Yeah,
Third one.
but whatever, we got it done. So.
Nick, kind of going through that slump earlier on last month, how have you worked through that and been able to now find this swing and the success now?
I don't know. I didn't even realize I was in a slump. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I never said I'm slumping. I just said I just wasn't trying. That's kind of my thing. Kind of keep a positive mindset. But
I mean, for you, over half your bases this season are extra bases. What's been the biggest thing, especially you coming off the bench, of going out there and looking for a barrel?
It's honestly nothing different for me. I swing to do damage, so when I connect, it goes far.